And Young draws the double. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Capella. Back to Herder. The Hawks need to get one up here. And here's Hunter from the arc. The dive for the ball. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hunter. Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. On the wing, DeRozan. For three. No luck on that one. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Young from long range. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. The quick look, no good that time.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck. I'll tell you what, I think he thought that was going in. I sure did.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. LaVine got 6.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Vucevic with a steal. LaVine with it. And it's Young picking him up. Pass to LaVine. Three-pointer, no good. The Hawks trailing.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And here's Collins for three. Oh, the Hawks again cannot hit it. To the inside. Here's Caruso. Shoots over Capella. And stolen by Herder. Here's Hunter. Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
Assist from.
Great awareness by Capella to recognize the breakdown defensively.
Chicago timeout call. All right, fans, get on your feet and make some noise. It's T-shirt time. For the Hawks.
Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. On the wing, Green. And it's good. Credit LaVine with the assist.
Up in his playmaking skills. When LaVine notices an open teammate, he whips the pass over.
Here's Wright. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for the Hawks.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Chicago.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
One other thing we've seen them execute to this point is good ball movement to set up those easy scoring chances.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
Chicago leading. Outside White. Pass to Thompson. Hey, from beyond the arc. Counted from distance.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside, Williams. Gallinari with it. Williams defending. Knocked loose. Thompson with a steal. And the ball out of play. The Hawks will have it. Right outside. Shoots over White. Thompson pulls it in. Up top, Levine. 33 points last game. Oh, got a piece of it. White for three. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
They came in prepared, focused, and really jumped on the other team early.
And so it's Chicago, ending the quarter up 10. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they have a lead in this one.
All right, look who's coming out of the court.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
Jones with the block. They recover it. And Capella gets it to go. Here's Chicago now. They're coming off a loss against Miami.
I'll tell you what, once things started to go downhill, their performance plummeted. It wound up getting pretty ugly.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
And the Hawks making a change here. Outside Young. He takes it in. And here's Hunter for three. Gets the three to fall. Hunter's got 5. And Grant, you were a big wing with skill. That type of player very much in demand in today's game.
Well, I mean, today's NBA is all about versatility. Can you get it done offensively and defensively? Players with size and perimeter skills are very much invaluable to their team.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. DeRozan outside. Pass to DeSumo. Stolen by Collins. Herder into the lane. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Keeping that dribble alive, Herder does a good job of picking his way through the defense.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. The Hawks went on a tear last season after naming Nate McMillan their interim head coach. After he won Eastern Conference Coach of the Month and helped guide them to the franchise's first playoff run in 4 seasons, it seemed inevitable that he'd become the head coach long term. Guys?
Nothing new for him, Allie. Good stuff there. Picked by Vucevic. Good, and it's DeRozan who picks up the assist. Vucevic has got his first basket.
Beautiful call that time up the floor. The hard screen frees him up for the bunny.
And defying the analytics trend, DeRozan's favorite shot still remains the mid-range jumper.
I mean, they've tried to stretch him out with uneven results. Maybe better to surround him with three-point shooters, create space in the medium range area to maximize his effectiveness.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead. Nothing went right on that offensive possession except the result.
Pass to Vucevic. Here's DeRozan. And here's Vucevic. Here's DeSumo. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Here's Herder. Tipped away. And up the court come the Bulls on the break.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago.
They
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
Atlanta timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovables. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks.
Now the Hawks with it, trailing by 10. Following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Raptors at Scotiabank Arena in Toronto. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Picked up by Okongwu. Here's Williams. It's hauled in by the Bulls.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
On the wing, Levine. He's got 6. And Levine, throw it down.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Pass to Williams. Thompson with it. Here's Green. Back to Levine. Here's the 3. Fires in the triple. Levine's got 11 points.
I just love the ball move.
Here's Okongwu. Ooh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Pass to Levine. From deep. Right with the board.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Back to Thompson. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Levine.
Yeah, just not on the same page. Unfortunate, wasted possession.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
When you're trying to cut into a lead, you can't afford that kind of mistake.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
And so here is Chicago. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
You're going to be a legend. You're going to be a bedtime story to my children, to our children's children, and our children's children's children. It sounds crazy because it's you, and you're so humble. I'm just convinced, you know, like I'm just ready to see that you are exactly who I have in my mind that you are.
The Bulls are looking to defeat their Eastern Conference rival going into this one. The NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for joining us this Sunday afternoon. Along with Steve Smith and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And our friend on the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge, who we'll be hearing from shortly. The Bulls are enjoying this break from the road.
And this team is playing greater than their sum on paper right now. Great chemistry, and it's translating to wins.
Credit has to go to this coaching staff. The style of play fits this roster, and every guy seems to be accepting his role.
Clock at 6. Here's DeRozan. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Bulls ball.
And the battle for playoff position really at the forefront, Steve, of this game. Each team hoping to get any edge they can before the playoffs begin.
No doubt there's something extra at stake. The implications for the postseasons are big in this one.
Buries the long-range jumper.
So many players increased their range over the years. DeMar DeRozan has worked hard to be more than a mid-range shooter.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Here's DeRozan. After the made shot from Nikola Vucevic. LaVine for three. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
This demonstrates how confident LaVine is. Knows he has the trust of his teammates to fire quick shots.
Dosunmu, shots good.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
Number three, LaVine fires the three. Rebounded by Vucevic.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Out of bounds, Bulls ball as Chicago keeps possession. And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls. There's an element to Nikola Vucevic's game that fits well with most of the league's modern offensive schemes.
And with his inside-out game, he's a guy that can stretch the floor. Again, when you look at today's NBA, nothing is more important than spacing and passing. And when Vucevic is on the court, you can be sure the spacing will be excellent.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Give them a hand, fans. Your lovable dance team.
So first quarter just over a minute and a half in. Here's DeRozan. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Check out Kobe White dropping a dime to the wide open man. What a pass.
Here's LaVine. Over LaVine. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
And Smitty, nobody's accused LaVine of being a stellar defender, but the young man has improved in that area the last few seasons.
Greg, he's always had the physical tools to be a good defender. It's been his awareness that's kind of held him back. But his weak side rotation and his D has gotten a lot better. Zach LaVine has so much talent, and people just want more. but you can't argue that he produces in so many areas.
And there's the foul. Go on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. And the jam by LaVine.
I expect this from Zach LaVine to put on a show at the rim. Defense should have seen that coming.
DeRozan with it. Now guarded by DeRozan. Caruso, no good. And Caruso's got the ball here for the Bulls. They trail by 1. Outside DeRozan. In the corner, it's LaVine. Shot clock at 6. Second chance shot. Tried to bank it in, but he missed it.
2 minutes.
Driving in. And LaVine with the slam.
This is what we've come to expect from Zach LaVine. Poetry in air.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Zach LaVine.
That's his second personal foul.
Kevin, you tend to forget this about LaVine. I mean, he's still so young. You feel like he's been in the league forever.
Taking 2 shots.
You know, Greg, I was just thinking about Zach LaVine and his age. He's just now in his mid to late 20s.
And he's grown so much since that rookie year. Excited to see what numbers he can put up as he gets ready to enter into his prime.
A three-pointer is right on target.
There's a reason why Kobe takes a good number of threes a game. He's effective from deep.
There's the drive. Trying to find Thompson. He gets it to him. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. And then LaVine with the jam.
The creativity, extreme athleticism. You see why Zach's won the dunk contest multiple times.
Here's Caruso. The screen from Thompson. Here's White. Pass to Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam.
A big man with a big finish.
Over in the corner, White. Now LaVine. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
Zach isn't afraid of physical contact. In fact, he loves it on the way up.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And so he's able to get 1 of 2. The Bulls leading by 3. Here's White. From outside, off the mark.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
Caruso. And it's all evened up.
3. And when you're a guy who plays with great finishers like Thompson has, you have to learn how to distribute.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Javonte Green.
Caruso looking for an opening. Here's Thompson. The kick out to Williams. And that one released in time, but no good. Now it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's Chicago. They lead.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Lovables.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
They didn't need any time to warm up from long range today. Their three-point shooting has been terrific in the first half.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
Chicago trailing here. And there's the call on Jones.
Jr.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Now here's Dosunmu. 11-point game his last outing. Vucevic with the bucket. And so many teams looking to space the floor. Greg, how many non-shooters can you play and still have a good offense?
Well, I think most teams go 4 out, meaning you got to have at least 4 guys that are a threat on the perimeter. Keeping a vertical spacer at that dunker spot. But if your dunker can also shoot, man, that puts even more pressure on the defense.
Outside, Green. Back to DeRozan. It's stolen by DeRozan. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, the league remains in love with three-pointers, but DeMar DeRozan remains true to his game. He says, if I see 100 people walking left, that doesn't mean I'm going to do the same. I see this clear path and want to stay right. Shooting threes, I feel like I'm settling. Whereas I think anytime I drive, I'm going to score or get fouled. Kevin, different strokes for different folks.
Yeah, but D.A., I love that strategy. Thanks for that story.
We know he can score the basketball, especially in the mid-range area.
And at times, it just feels like DeRozan is still underappreciated. Receives a lot of criticism for what he doesn't do and not enough credit for what he does.
The Bulls leading by 3. Pass to Green. Bulls moving the ball around. DeRozan on the wing. Softly drops in the floater. DeRozan's got the lead up to 5 now for the Bulls. And DeRozan's talked about using negative press to his advantage.
You know, he said you have to be able to take criticism if you want to be great. Use the negative energy to become something more than you thought you could be. And there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here he goes. Oh, Vucevic in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
A high IQ player. Vucevic has that sixth sense for when to cut after screening for a teammate.
And all quarter long, it's been the same story. Inconsistent with his offense.
Stolen by Levine. Pass to Dosunmu. Outside Levine. Lets it go with the 3. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Bulls.
Guys, their willingness to attack the basket so far has been great. They're penetrating, finding the holes in the defense, and scoring from close range.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Here's Caruso. Takes a 3. Doesn't go that time. So the Bulls will take it the other way.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up. And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The kick out to Williams. A 3-pointer, no good. And so Levine will bring it up now for Chicago. This is their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season. Here's Dosunmu. Good work there as it goes. Dosunmu's got 5.
And that's almost automatic anytime he can get the ball in that position.
Nice move. And that one's good, Caruso. Chicago leading by 5. And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, a bit surprising to see them leading at this point, given the number of turnovers they've already committed.
And here are the Bulls now. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami. And he's good on the 3-ball. He has 5.
This is the shot you want to get him. An open look from range.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Over in the corner, Green. No good on the 3. And so here is Chicago. 4-point game. Outside Williams. Pass to Caruso. With the drive. And Thompson sends it back.
Great timing by Tristan Thompson on that block. That's his forte.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Bulls lead by 4. From the United States. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Bulls trail by 4. And there's the drive. Knocks it loose. Here's DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Assisted by.
You have to put DeRozan on the short list for best finishers in the NBA. He is fearless going to the rack.
And becoming more physical over the years. DeRozan converts off contact extremely well.
We all know he's a tremendous athlete, GA, who's added a lot of strength. He adjusts well in the air, and he can finish with either hand. Hard to stop him once he's in the lane.
Going inside. And the jam by Levine.
That's good awareness from DeRozan. Spots the open man. That speaks to his all-around game.
Over in the corner, Williams. There's the triple. Chicago grabs the miss.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Caruso, no good. Bulls trail by 5. For 3, Levine gets the 3. Point of the fall. Levine's got a pair of 3s now here in the 3rd for the Bulls. And he drives in. Here's DeRozan. Vucevic with the block.
Well-timed by Vucevic. Not a center who piles up blocks, but this guy picks his spot.
Here's Levine. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Levine's got the game tied up here for the Bulls. And Levine throws it down.
Big-time improvement by Zach LaVine. Reading the defense in the pick and roll, that was a nice decision.
Dosunmu's shot is off. Now the Bulls with it. Here's DeRozan.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming out of the court. get up and get loud for the Lookables. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Get up and get loud for the Lookables. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lookables. Coming onto the floor for the Bulls.
And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. Trailing by 4. Fires from deep. DeRozan's shot is off. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Back to Vucevic. Levine for 3. Hands it from downtown.
For 3.
Levine's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls.
Shooting at a high clip, he's found ways to get quality looks. Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
White goes in. Out to DeRozan. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls. Takes it inside. And Levine throws it down.
Some people say Levine settles for too many jump shots. This time, he doesn't.
Jones, no luck. Chicago leading by 7.
And after 1 year at UNLV, Derrick Jones Jr. going pro back in 2016, he's gone from an undrafted project to a dunk contest champion.
That bucket in no time at all. DeRozan's got 8 points.
And that's when he's at his best. DeRozan, confident and in rhythm with the jumper.
Vucevic with the ball. And out of bounds is Chicago Bulls possession.
Checking into the game for your Bulls, Alex Caruso.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Derrick Jones Jr., Greg, as we know, is a high flyer. In fact, he is a frequent flyer.
Yeah, I mean, all the physical tools you look for in a wing player, Kevin. Tremendous length and athleticism, and he continues to develop his skill set and capitalize on those gifts.
Back to Levine. Klops in the layup for 2. Levine's got 12 points in just the second half.
Zach loves to provide for his team. He is playing his heart out on offense.
And White slams it in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Also, if you can't get stops at this point, it really doesn't matter what you do at the offensive end.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And the foul called on Ayo Dosunmu.
That's his third.
And that'll be his third foul so far.
First team foul. Bulls substitution.
There's 39 seconds left in the third quarter.
Patrick Williams. Derrick Jones.
Outside, Levine. Buries it from 3-point range.
Levine.
Levine's got 20 points.
Love the confidence from Zach at the arc. He doesn't doubt himself for a second.
On the wing, Levine. 3-pointer. Thompson with the rebound.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And it's White missing. The wide open look here for Duke. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial three there. They've cut it close going into the fourth. This is far from over.
And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. Bulls out front.
It's the fourth.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Caruso. driving the lane, and he dunks it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And the defense knows he's relentless. You have to try and match that intensity.
Into the lane. Sweet little floater. Caruso's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Thompson. White with it. Back to Thompson. Stolen by Thompson. It's stolen by DeRozan. White with it. Jones covering. And again, Chicago. No good. And so White will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong, allowing no baskets. DeRozan for three. Rebound by the Bulls. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Knocked loose. Pass to Caruso. 6 to shoot.
Bulls foul.
Chicago calls timeout.
It's hard to disagree with the timeout here as the team badly needs to regain focus. They're out of sync offensively, way too many turnovers and looking frustrated. They need to get back to their pace, their brand of basketball.
It's a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. His point to them was that they've put themselves in a position to succeed and that this is their game to lose. So he needs to see full concentration out of every guy on the court to finish this one off. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Pass to Caruso. Back to DeRozan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Caruso. Here's Vucevic. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
Out to DeRozan. The shot's good on the assist by Vucevic.
3 points.
And it's a 12-point Bulls lead.
Why not? When you have a scorer like DeRozan, keep going to the well.
Looking to end the run. And they recover it. Second shot opportunity. And there's the nice layup by White.
His hard work on the back really just has given them more opportunities to score.
It's stolen by DeRozan. He takes it in. That one doesn't go. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Pass to Vucevic. Bulls moving the ball around. A wide open look here for DeRozan. It's Chicago with another bucket.
Nice release from DeMar DeRozan. He can make that shot if he gets a good look.
Chicago timeout call. Ladies and gentlemen, the lovable Coming onto the floor for the Bulls,
tipped away. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And Levine, here we go. And slam dunk by Vucevic.
And using every bit of that large frame for the exclamation point. Vucevic, a force around the rim.
They're fortunate the defender couldn't control it. Almost lost that possession.
.119 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. Vucevic has got the lead up to 12 now for the Bulls. Pass to DeRozan. Outside, Levine. Knocked away. It's stolen by DeRozan.
And these are the types of games where one team clearly has the edge. Tonight, it will be a win by a large margin for the Bulls.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And these guys already with 45 wins on the year, so tonight will make it 46.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Zach LaVine.
He really played at his preferred pace, never let adjustments by the defense speed him up or slow him down.
Pass to Caruso. Misses the tray. And DeRozan. Here we go.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.